What is going on YouTube? Hitter back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at Crypto.com specifically today, also known as CRO coin. Specifically, what we're going to be looking at is we did just have a recent pretty bullish run to the upside here within Crypto.com specifically. You guys can see for the most part, we've been tracking Crypto.com for quite some time now. We've been seeing what appeared to be a very long and drawn out falling wedge pattern here, or descending triangle, however you want to look at it, that's been formulating here. You can see this was clearly the downtrend, and this was the rock bottom support that we found here. And then we saw confirmation on the 21st here where prices actually closed us above here, which was an immediate buying opportunity. And since then, we were able to actually buy in and leverage or just trade this all the way to the upside here. And we have since continued to see this run, which is incredible. But the past 2 days now, or 3 days, honestly, we've been consolidating about the same price here. People are starting to get confused. They're starting to wonder what exactly is going on and why aren't we seeing a continued bullish run to the upside here? Well, if you take your look and kind of, extend outwards a little more macroeconomic view, you can see it's not just Crypto.com that's seeing this consolidation. Even though markets are doing really well and everything's green finally after over a month now of this consolidation or bearish run, you can see it's other cryptocurrencies too that are seeing consolidation. XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, we've talked about it this morning. We're going to talk about it a little bit today again. I also have an article here which talks about how altcoin whales are accumulating Uniswap and Crypto.com through the dip, which was, as you can see, this major reversal to the downside here. So pretty incredible stuff to talk about here. But with that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So first things first, I do want to talk about this article here, which talks about altcoin whales are accumulating Uniswap and Crypto.com through the dip. And you can see here that you can see analysts note an increase in number of whale addresses in Uniswap and Crypto.com. Movements of whale or large wallet holdings have an influence on the altcoin prices, and analysts at the crypto intelligence firm Sentiment have observed a spike in the number of whale addresses. Whales are accumulating CRO, the native token of Crypto.com chain. Addresses holding 100,000 to 10 million Crypto.com tokens have increased their holdings. Pretty nuts here. You can see that prices have pretty much shot up incredibly here as well in regards to they're showing here the 100,000 to 10 million. In regard to the 26th to the December 21st here, you can see the 26th started right around, I guess it was kind of early. October was, over here, we saw a major pump to the upside here, then correction. So they weren't necessarily buying the dip. It was only here where they were buying the dip in regards to when this actually shot up in price here. This was around into, end of December here was most at a major volume here, end of November into early December here, and then end of November here. Yeah, this makes more sense here into December. This was the correction here, so I could see people maybe buying more of it over there. But the accumulation by large wallet holders, I don't understand. I guess when the rally happened, that's when people were buying more, and that's what drove the price up higher. That would make a little more sense, as this pretty much reflected the price here. You can see as the price shot up higher in green is where people were buying more of and accumulating more. So that makes more sense. But then prices started to dip, and I guess people just held off. They stopped buying more, which makes more sense too, and prices dipped lower here. Very interesting, but it says here that people are continuing to buy more. And they said additionally a $20 million fund was offered to boost the launch of Uniswap on the Polygon network, and this fueled a bullish narrative for Uniswap's price. As well accumulation continues, analysts predict a price rally in Uniswap and Crypto.com, which I do strongly believe is going to happen too within Crypto.com as well here. You can also see large wallets holders started to buy more of Crypto.com after the naming rights to Los Angeles Sports Arena were turned over to Crypto.com Arena, which is also very interesting. So this chart, it's not great. It doesn't necessarily help us decide what's exactly happening. It's just people are buying more. More people are hearing but the potential thought of seeing Crypto.com specifically start to boom after the announcement of them actually getting the legal naming rights of the Staples Center in LA. So that makes more sense as to why we saw this little jump here. But now what we're starting to see is prices dip back down. We saw them dip back down. We hit a bottom support here, and then now we're currently starting to rally to the upside upside here, and now we're getting stuck. Well, we can first see a few things here. You can see we are retesting the top resistance on the Bollinger Bands. You can see the Bollinger Bands here. They did get sandwiched for the most part as consolidation happened, but now they're starting to hit this resistance here, and we're starting to consolidate sideways. If this loads on the 4-hour, which hopefully it does, awesome, you can see we're also just, consolidating outwards. We became overbought, and that's a big thing. Because we were overbought here, we are starting to see prices consolidate back down, moving us back down to a more neutral level in regards to where exactly, Crypto.com wants to hang out at. So we were just recently overbought, just 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So the consolidation is necessary. And it's not just Crypto.com that's starting to see resistance consolidation. It's all these cryptocurrencies. We're seeing XRP consolidate, Bitcoin consolidate, even Ethereum consolidate, every cryptocurrency. They've pretty much all been intertwined at this point. Looking at the current coin market cap, most cryptos are in this consolidating pattern here. Most of the big ones, that is, are seeing most of this consolidation, pretty much taking over most of these cryptos. XRP here, you can see they end up being flatlined out, flatlined. It's just continued. Wrapped Bitcoin, Uniswap, everything's flatlined out right now. Crypto.com, I believe, is right here. It's okay. I mean, it also is kind of trading sideways, but it just recently started, which is a little different. But it's up 30%. I mean, this was an incredible run that we caught and took advantage of to the upside here. Now we're seeing a little bit of consolidation. I said this is not over. There's still a much bigger pump to the upside here that I do strongly believe is going to happen. We broke bullish outside a massive descending triangle, which had huge potential, 100% run, and we've only now just started. So I do strongly believe at the end of this, maybe into January, into February, we are definitely going to be seeing prices retest all-time highs again on Crypto.com. I only think it's a matter of time here before we start to see prices swing back to the upside here. Consolidation is necessary, but I do believe for those that didn't enter, let's say, for example, I already bought in, and I told people to buy in right around this area here when we saw confirmation and actually closed outside the falling wedge. That was a prime opportunity to buy into. Let's say I just stumbled across Crypto.com and I didn't know when to buy in. What I would now wait for moving forward is why I drew this resistance or this price ceiling right here. So what I would do is say, okay, I'm not going to buy in just yet here because there is a chance, obviously, we could see consolidation or correct us lower. That's why we put stop losses up. But if I didn't buy in and I was waiting to buy in again, I'd wait for this consolidation obviously to be over, and I'd wait for us to close actually above the 69-cent resistance. Because you can see in the past here, this acted as a major support and price floor for the coin, and it's now acting as a major price ceiling and resistance. So I would strongly advise waiting for prices to actually trend above here, close the daily above this, and then allow us to swing to the upside here. Now another reason as to maybe when the breakout is actually going to happen is based off of Ethereum. I'd probably use Ethereum to better judge these other cryptos. Consolidation is in Bitcoin, consolidation is in XRP. Obviously XRP needs to break through its 94-cent resistance, but Ethereum is trending with this major yellow resistance level here, not being able to break through that. I do believe we're caught up in this, so we need this resistance to be broken here, or we need to at least fill in the gap before we get some sort of decision as to which direction we're going to move to. So it's going to be soon. I do think it's going to happen fairly quick, but I do think it needs to take probably into today's the 27th, probably the rest of December to really decide which direction. Prices are flatlined out though on Ethereum, so I do believe a move is going to happen pretty soon, and it is going to be pretty substantial. So let's just wait this out. But with that being said, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Crypto.com does look good. I do think it's getting ready for another run to the upside here. I will be home soon making videos, probably the end of this week, so stay tuned for that, and everything will be back to normal. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.